Alright guys, so here we have Materiuss in the blue as Zeus, and over here we have Squash in red as Ra. Let's go ahead, hop right into it. Let's play this bad boy. Alright, so we're on Marsh here, so Zeus players should find a fair amount of pigs. We're going to see GSS scouting a little bit with his Pharaoh. Any good relics for him to get? He will also get a fair amount of pigs too. Oh, I love this relic. The villager speed, I think it's underrated. Big time. And what do we see here? We see Materiuss trying to take the early TC. Oh, who would have thought? Nothing like the archaic 2 TC strat. But no, he's just going out trying to get some hunt. Kind of interesting that he wanted to pass those and wanted to go to those boars, but that's a pretty smart strat, because typically you want to eat whatever you have up front, and then you're able to go back to your base and get whatever else you need. He will find the Pharaoh, so he might attack it. He's not going to, but looks like a lot of the pigs are gone in the middle, if not all of them. Looks like the majority of them went to Materiuss. So just some normal shenanigans here. Would assume Squash is going to get a fast age up and grab a second TC. He can easily wall this up, keep it pretty safe. Materiuss's back TC's not that great. No gold mine by it. Can't wall this up very well. He's better off, I guess, taking this front TC if he wants to go 2 TC, but looks like GSS's map is much more in his favor. So the relics, not the best. This is pretty good for a Zeus player, and then he looks like he did get the villager speed relic. I wonder if we'll see another Wonder Win here. That would be crazy. The good old-fashioned pig scout, looking great. Here he goes. Oh, he's still going. Working hard. There we go, seeing that temple come up. And I imagine Materiuss is probably going to be up around 4:30, maybe even a tiny bit later. But now we see some shenanigans with the Greek scout on the Pharaoh. Hitting him with his rubber sword. Still hunting happily up front. You know, if GSS scouted this, he could just easily age up quick, send his Wadjet there. Even his Pharaoh. I think maybe the Pharaoh play denying this hunt wouldn't be that bad. But that means he would have to use his priest to build that second TC. But if he would be able to get a vill or two, it might be worth it. We see that temple coming up. He's just going to use one villi. No, none of the 5 villager panic strats that we see sometimes. GSS just preparing maybe for that Athena rush from Zeus. We'll have to see what he goes up here. How Materiuss is feeling. And looks like he might be just moving his vills to the back here. Close to that back TC so he can get it up. No, he's going for the Aurochs. Still pretty much on the same path. Don't lose a lot of villager seconds. Alright, let's see how far back Materiuss is. So we do see the Athena coming out. He has Jason running towards the base. He's not really going to be able to pick off these towers because he's up so late and the villagers are already building houses around him. And he can even go one step further and throw in some wall chips if he really wanted to. But I imagine that this Wadjet and the tower up is going to deter any early aggression from Materiuss. And we see that second TC going up, the classic raw stratty. Be curious to see if Materiuss here is going to go 2 TC. Does not look like it. Looks like he just wants to maybe pump out his heroes and put some early aggression on. Wonder if he's going to drop down racks and then an archery range. Or maybe double racks. Could do it. You know, since it is Marsh, we may have even seen potentially some Bast play from GSS here, because there's plenty of hunt on his side of the map. It's pretty secure with, like I said, just that wall. Even this wall, securing it pretty well for him. And looks like Materiuss going with the 2 military academies. And he did get the fast training relic, so he's really going to be pumping out those units quickly. He's making some Minotaurs. I like that strategy. Let's see if he got the upgrade. Nope, he is not. So I guess that really just depends on how many Minotaurs he might want to make, because that upgrade makes them cheaper, but it's still pretty expensive to get if you're not going to make that. So if you're just going to make 2, not really worth it. But here we see GSS. This is what I call the panic build. Oh, and he's shifting sands and stuff to the back. Ooh, a little bolt on the Pharaoh. Might be worth it. He's going to be able to save his... Materiuss is going to be able to save his units here. 1 hoplite going down. 2 villagers chasing, trying to get there. The Minotaur's booty. But he should be able to get this armory up fairly easily. Wonder where his priest went. I wonder if the priest was over here empowering. But I imagine Materiuss is going to be able to not do too much damage. But he could hit a certain timing, I guess, since he's just pumping out hoplites. And GSS has no desire to build a barracks to make some axemen. So, you know, he might actually get away with this. We'll see if GSS is aging up. Not on that TC, not on that TC. Looks like he wants to, but I don't think he's going to have enough time. He has nothing to defend besides the fists of his villagers. I mean, I guess he could get skin of the rhino, and he would be able to maybe punch some of this stuff to death. But he doesn't really have any gold income at the moment, which he really needs. I would like to see him try sneaking some villas over to each gold mine at this point. It's all about the sneaky play. He's going to miss out on his temple, it looks like, too. Not having that rock is pretty huge. Because the crocodile can just help him defend. And the rock, he can go over and get a quick locust out. There we go. We see Materiuss dropping 2 stables now. Really, he wants to start role-playing his favorite god, Poseidon here. This back TC is definitely going to fall. Any armory upgrades? Nope. Doesn't really need them at the moment. I wouldn't mind seeing medium hoplites here. Oh, he doesn't even care. He's just going to try going fast mythic, it looks like. Might be able to get away with it. But if he starts getting some hippocons out, upgrade his army, might be kind of scary. He's nothing to defend. And if he attacks from here, there's no real harm from the towers. It's just the TC fire that he has to worry about. He guess he doesn't want to go straight up fast mythic. He's going to drop that Migdal in his base. Secure the rest of this gold mine at least. Looks like Materiuss trying to run around, see if he can see any other vills on the gold mines. Uh-oh, just not enough army to deny this mid-goal. He made 2 stables, but is he auto-queuing from both? Or is he still making? No, he canceled, grabbing another TC. I imagine he might want to just stop making army, keep trying to poke in different places, force GSS to make some sort of heroic army, which he is. I imagine he's just going to pump out a bunch of chariot archers to defend until he hits that mythic, probably Son of Osiris, I would imagine. I don't really think that horse is going to get him a whole lot because he has to defend and push out. And as long as he can defend with Son of Osiris and do slow push, he should be fine. But who knows, maybe he just wants to fight fully heroic here. See if he can get any villager picks. Let's see if he has any eco upgrades. Oh no, he doesn't have hand axe. So much on wood. Is he getting it? Let's see. No, he's not. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay.
You need to.
So he wants to get some of that delicious hippo meat. But now he's just doing a great job poking away at the army. Materiuss pumping out a lot of cavalry here. He's still making them. Got him on auto queue. So it looks like he's going to want to have a decent sized army before he ages up. He has pretty good food income. Just has to wait for that gold. Does he have an armory made yet? Doesn't look like it. So maybe we might see him drop that soon. Some really good micro here from Squashy. Not letting any of his units get hit by the Minotaur. And I saw he took down some of the hoplites. So again, just slowly poking away. Oh, he is role-playing Poseidon. I knew it. Again, he could even fix this wall. That would be nice to buy him time if he wants to get gold over here. But it looks like he's going to go in for the raids. We have to also keep in mind he has not used... Materiuss hasn't used Restoration yet. And also, I don't think Squash has used Locust. Yeah, so he might be able to get a big, fat, juicy Locust. Help him get back in the game. Oh, man. It happens. It is what it is. Those water buffalo are used to those damn locust fly things. Smack them away with their tails. But we're seeing that gold mine's going to run out soon. GSS not really in a spot to age up. Looks like he's going to grab that back TC again. Perhaps maybe would have liked to see him just drop some farms and get up to Mythic. I feel like that would be really strong at the moment. But I guess his economy isn't really helping him, or isn't really allowing him. Picking off a lot of Hippocons in the back there, however, he's getting some decent damage done to... Materiuss is doing some decent damage to GSS's army up here. Still looks like some good macro in the back, micro in the back. Looks like he might be able to hold his own. See if he's going to move that chariot, but he's trying to be on two fronts at once. And we'll see what Materiuss is up to. If he's trying to click up or not. Nah, he's still pumping out army. But this is pretty good for GSS. He's back on 2TC. He has that second gold mine there. Again, would like to see a little wall. Wonder when he's going to think about making trade. He's focusing the Hippocon instead of the hero because these Hippocon are a little bit weaker, and it's probably better to take those out first than Odysseus. Because if you don't, he's just going to tank up a lot of damage, and the Hippocons are going to do a lot of damage to your army. So it's better to focus on the army rather than the heroes in most cases. A lot of chariot archers here. We'll see if he can get a few knocked down with these Hippocons right on him, but GSS sees that and he's moving those big boys away. Materiuss stacking up a fair amount of resources. Not really full pop, but he's also running out of pigs at home. Still has a good amount of hunt back here in his base. These cranes aren't very good for food though. But if he needs to, he needs to do that. GSS going farm free build. You love to see the variations of raw builds, guys. Still pumping out those chariot archers. Going to be interesting to see who wins this. It looks like Materiuss might be taking this fight. Not enough camels there to tank up the damage and do enough DPS, so he's going to get the hell out of Dodge. GSS said, "Hold up! Wait a minute! Something ain't right!" And he got the hell out of there. There we go. We see those farms getting dropped down. Looks like he probably has a massive surplus of gold. Yeah, because he's mining on these two gold mines. His forward mine went out. Still hunting up top here, so it's not like he's idle on food. I wonder if he just spam clicked like middle there, or if he's actually going to make them all individually. There's a little tip and trick for you guys. If you're going to spam farms like this, just take your vills, just click on one farm after so they don't go to one to one to one. That way they're going to build faster. So Dionysus coming in for Materiuss. We'll see if GSS will hit a mythic timing here. Get Son of Osiris out. See how beefy these Hippocon are. So we do see copper shields coming in.
Into you.
And any upgrades for the chariot archers? Nope. Looks like he is going to throw that wall back up. Took him enough time. However, oh, he does have one monument. I was going to say, I think his monument got destroyed. But this is going to be pretty good for Squash here. He can just defend. I don't think he will be able to kill this wall. Oh, I take that back.
Gary.
The repair rate's not as busted as I thought it was. We'll see if he's clicking up. Skin of the Rhino. Doesn't look like he's anywhere close, really. Unless if he just did. Interesting. Materiuss still just on 2 TCs. We'll have to see if he's going in for the mythic here. And bronze gets casted. It's going to be a bad situation. Oh, that's where his goal went. He wanted to drop another Migdol. So there's quite a decent amount of army here. We'll see how much damage he does to these villies. He needs to make a gate. Get in. Targeting down the Hydra first. Probably a smart move. Those Hydras just get super strong with the more heads they get. Materiuss stacking 1k gold. I would like to see what he's going to do with that. And Squash dropping that trade route down. Looks like he wants to get up soon. So really that bronze didn't do that much damage. Oh, and he's getting the fighting ships in. That's going to be problematic. Is he going to make siege ships get down the Migdol here? That could be pretty huge. We'll see how long GSS can hold here. Materiuss grabbing that third town center right in GSS's face. He's still fighting up here, losing more and more of his Hippocon, but he's still doing pretty good damage. That bronze soaking up a lot of those arrows and melee damage from the villager brass knuckles. Still gathering quite peacefully up at the top gold mine. Has decent eco upgrades. Let's go ahead and check Materiuss's. He also has good upgrades. Uh-oh. What was the relic for Materiuss here? Oh, yeah, he got that one. I thought GSS got that one. But, oh, you know what? He did, but his temple died, and he snagged it. Alright, well, looks like he's just trying to survive. This trade route's very unsafe. He has no Migdol here to protect it, no walls. Wonder if he's going to try sending this army out to raid or defend and try to get his trade route kicked in. But GSS looking in a bad spot here. Materiuss with map control and for sure the eco lead. Squash just clicking up to Mythic. Let's go ahead, see Materiuss clicking up to Mythic. He's going Hera. Let's check out what Squash is going to do. Osiris. So, I think at this point in the game, if he went up earlier with Osiris, he would have had a lot better time pushing out. But these Hippocon, they're just going to get stronger and stronger. And eventually the hack damage that Son of Osiris does isn't going to be that great. And it's not going to really give him too much. Plus, he could have got Horus Spearmen if he sees all these cavalry. And then he could take back his 4 TC if he needed to. But we'll have to see if he can pull the hat out of the rabbit on this one. No double monument either, so we're not going to really see any mummies pop out. I imagine the lightning that's going to be cast is just going to be devastating. He has all these villagers here, he's all this army. He's going to have a really hard time coming back. Getting some siege workshops out, getting ready to take down that forward TC, maybe with some catapults. Materiuss going 4 TCs. It's delicious. However, GSS's army gets caught. They're going to have one hell of a time pushing out. And there we see Hera coming in. He's casting lightning right away. Where is his Pharaoh at? Is it in the TC? Wonder if it took any damage. So that lightning actually didn't do terribly that much damage. It did good damage, don't get me wrong, but if it was cast over here, all these villagers definitely would have died. Looks like he's up. We'll have to check the Son of Osiris. Yep, he's full HP, so he's good. Oh, and we even get to see the crab come in. Oh, you know what, guys? This crab should be able to walk on water, or walk on land. Come on. But now we see him pumping out spearmen, so it looks like he does want to make those. And he's not going to be able to make anything with this trade route. He probably needs to drop a market right here and try to get something going. And then maybe if he can secure this spot, he can spam from those two. Maybe remake them in the corner so they don't come out so far. But Materiuss definitely not letting that happen. He's spamming buildings of fortress over here. I don't think Squash is going to be able to push that anytime soon. And as long as he doesn't have a trade eco, Materiuss is in a super good spot. He's focusing down those vills. I see Medusa, or I hear Medusa, I should say, clapping some cheeks, clapping the camel's cheeks. But here's Son of Osiris pounding away. But again, these Hippocon, no hack armor upgrades, but they're still pretty strong. And they might go down with these spearmen. We'll see Abba Bellerophon coming out. She's going to be able to deal with Son of Osiris pretty easily. Or he. I always think it's a chick. Looks like a woman warrior. But actually, GSS's army just going down here. Bellerophon gonna tickle the hell out of Son of Osiris. He's not gonna have any chance. Looks like GSS. He did take down Materiuss's TC there, but really better stop making ships because it's not gonna give him really anything else. I think Materiuss is just too far ahead at the moment. We could see a potential spicy comeback. I would love that greatly and dearly. Materiuss just dropping down more fortresses here. The medium Hephaestus coming out. Hippodists, whatever the hell you call them. Uh-oh, looks like Materiuss is going to clean that up. This can definitely reach this, maybe? Probably just slightly out of range. Alright, looks like he wants to try doing a forward push here. However, Bellerophon's going to be able to clean up this mummy and Son of Osiris. He's going in, taking down the catapult. God, that does so much damage. Disgusting! Still no trade route from GSS. It's looking quite grim. However, the score difference isn't that great. But Materiuss in a lot better spot. Again, he has map control. He's starting to pump out trade. So he's going to be having the time of his life. Just chilling. No siege getting made. Oh, it is getting made. Be curious to see if... So Materiuss starting to focus fire down the Son of Osiris, which is good. Bellerophon, where are you, Belly? Looks like he may have died. But if GSS can get this TC down, and as long as his gold doesn't run out, he would be okay. But he still has 1k gold in the bank. And we finally get to see the crab attack, guys. Look at it hacking away at that ship. Delicious. GSS taking down, oh no, he did not. So he just didn't have enough siege up top to take down that TC. But he ran out of gold. Couldn't have really done anything. GG. We'll go ahead, check out this post game. Yeah, Materiuss just super far ahead. GSS very stubborn, not making any barracks units to defend from the Athena rush with just hoplites. That set him back a lot. Losing that TC, not really the end of the world, but He didn't have to lose it for free like that. But look at this resource difference, just crazy. Even though GSS also had that 2TC for a while, he was just so far behind with pressure for Materiuss taking over the whole entire map. And again, the score just showing it. Very sad the Locust didn't find any Villies. But oh well. GG!